Management of a Choking Child, First Aid for Children by Ana Rodriguez. Choking is usually by a sudden onset of respiratory distress associated with coughing, gagging, or stridor. The majority of choking events in children occur during play or feeding and are therefore frequently witnessed by an adult, which means interventions can start immediately. It's important to be aware that there are signs of choking that can be confused with other causes, which require a different management. When a foreign body enters the airway, a child would react immediately by coughing in an attempt to expel it. A child who is choking on a foreign body but is still able to cough effectively must be actively encouraged to do so. A spontaneous cough is not only safer, but it is probably more effective than any maneuver a rescuer might perform. However, if coughing is absent or becoming ineffective, the child's airway is at risk of complete obstruction, which will rapidly result in asphyxiation. Any child who is unable to effectively cough as a result of foreign body aspiration requires immediate intervention. If the child is conscious, but the coughing is absent or ineffective, you must deliver back blows. The way to deliver back blows is by supporting the child in a head downwards position. If the child is too large to do this safely, they should be supported in a forward leaning position, with the rescuer delivering the back blows from behind. Up to 5 sharp back blows should be delivered to the middle of the child's back between the scalpel and with the heel of the rescuer's other hand. The aim is to relieve the obstruction with each individual back blow rather than give all 5. If the back blows do not relieve the airway obstruction, thrusts should be given. Chest thrust for infants. These thrusts are intended as an artificial cough. They increase the intrathoracic pressure, which will facilitate expulsion of the foreign body. The rescuer should stand behind the child and support them in a forward-leaning position by placing their arms underneath the child and encircling their torso. The rescuer should clench one of their fists and place it against the child's abdomen, approximately midway between the umbilicus and the ciphosternum. By grasping their fist with their free hand, the rescuer should deliver the abdominal thrusts by pulling sharply inwards and upwards up to 5 times. Care should be taken not to exert pressure over the xiphoid process or the lower rib cage, as this may result in inthoracic or intra-abdominal trauma.